Hi, my dear students. How are you? I'm good. Are you good? Okay. In the last class, we have discussed the topics. The topics are conversion of decimals to rational numbers. Conversion. We have to convert. They are giving rational decimal numbers. We have completed 0.5, 0.25, 1.45. We have converted into rational. In this topic, in the decimal numbers, we have discussed two types of decimal numbers. The first one is terminating decimals and non-terminating recurring decimals. Now in this class, we are discussing non-terminating recurring decimals into rational forms. Non-terminating recurring decimals. I know you know very well about non-terminating recurring decimal. Non-terminating recurring decimal means they have a bar 0.5 bar. 0.75 bar, 1.235 bar. These type of decimals are called non-terminating recurring decimals. Non-terminating means in the decimal part the digits does not have stop. It does not stop, and the digits are repeating. The digits are repeat. That's why those are called non-terminating recurring decimals. Now we are doing these non-terminating recurring decimals converted into rational number. Rational number means we have to convert into P by Q form. We have to convert into P by Q form. In the earlier class, we have discussed only terminating decimals. For example, 0.5. 0.5. How can we convert 0.5? For example, if you have 0.5, 0.5 is a terminating decimal. So we are writing 5 by 1. How many places in the decimal part? Only 1. So we keep 1 0. That means 5 by 10. If you have the common factors, we have to cancel. So 5 table cancel by 1 time, 20 table 2 times. So 1 by 2 is the answer. Okay. The same way 0.15. 0.5. How can we convert in the last class? I'm explaining the last class. 15. 0.15. So if you remove the decimal point, we have it 1 5. 1 5 by 1 after 2 places, so 100. If you cancel the 5 table 3 times, 20 times. So 3 by 20 is our answer. That is the simple way, and those sums are feeling very easy. So here now we are discussing non-terminating recurring decimals. Non-terminating recurring decimals means they have a bar like this: 0.5 bar, 0.7 bar, 1.35 bar. These type of decimal numbers we have to convert into P by Q form. That means rational numbers. How it is? Now we will discuss. Okay, my dear students. So when we open the notes, keep this heading: convert non-terminating recurring decimals into P by Q form. Again, we have to keep another heading. Another heading is the questions. Now write express each of the following decimal numbers. Each of the following decimal numbers. Each of the following decimal numbers P by Q form in P by Q, where P and Q have no common factor. Okay, are you with me, students? First we have to keep this heading, and the question is this: express each of the following decimal. They are giving some decimal numbers. We have to convert these decimal numbers into P by Q form. How it is? Are you with me, students? So in this way, I am explaining one question that is from our textbook, that is 1.62 bar. What is the question? 1.62 bar. Which type of decimal is this? This is non-terminating recurring decimal. Non-terminating. So if you have the bar has a decimal number, then it is a non-terminating recurring decimal. So we have to convert these decimal number into P by Q form. How it is? First of all, solution. Be careful, student. This is the most important. Please be focused on what I am explaining. So this is also we have learned 7th, 8th class also, and the 7th class also, 7th, 8th. Now we are studying 9th class. This is also very easy and very important. So please be focused. So they are giving 1.62 bar. Now we have to check. Let the number should be we call as x. X is equal to 1.62 bar. We are taking like x is equal to 1.62 bar. Now, so 1.62 bar means we have to expand 62 bar. 62 bar means 62, 62, 62, and so on. Am I right or no? So here, if you have the bar under the bar, there are two digits. Those are 6 and 2. So 6 and 2 are repeating continuously. They are having no stop. That means 62, 62, 62, 62, and so on. We call as this is the equation number 1. We call as this is the equation number 1. Whatever the given, we have to write expanded form and take the first equation. Now, so here, if you observe here, what is the periodicity? What is the word? Periodicity. Periodicity means simply how many digits are repeating in the non-terminating recurring decimal. How many digits are repeating in non-terminating recurring decimal? Or in a simple way, how many digits are there under the bar? Bar kinda every digits unnai. There are 2. So we are writing periodicity is equal to 2. For example, bar kinda 3 digits unnai, periodicity 3. Bar kinda oke digits unnai, periodicity 1. Bar kinda 4 digits unnai, periodicity 4. It's simple. By the definition, the number of digits repeating in the non-terminating recurring decimal is called periodicity. So here periodicity is equal to 2. Now we have reduction. So for example, I will tell you. For example, if you convert 0.62 in P by Q form, how can we write? 1.62 means 162 by we are keeping 100. Why? Because here 2 digits are there, so we are keeping 2 zeros, then 100. So the same way, if you have the periodicity 2, you have to multiply with 100. Periodicity 1 multiply with 10. Periodicity 3 multiply with 1000. So the same way, multiply equation 1 with 100 on both sides. Not only single side, we have to do multiply with the first equation with LHS and also RHS. Now we have to multiply. 100 into x is equal to 100 into 1.6262 and so on. We are multiplying the first equation with 100. That's why I am applying 100. So 100 into x is equal to 100x. That is equal to, we are multiplying with 100 2 zeros, so the decimal point moves to 2 places. So that is 162.6262 and so on. This is equation number 2. We call as that is the equation number 2. So simply periodicity 2 is given 100 to multiply this is second equation. Now we are doing equation 2 minus equation 1. Equation 2 minus equation. What is equation 2? 100x is equal to 162.626262. How many are okay? What is the first equation? That is x is equal to, I see the board, 1.626262 and so on. Now we have to subtract these two equations. By we calculate equation 2 minus 1. So we are doing minus. 100x minus x is equal to 99x. That is equal to 162 minus 1 is equal to 161. I'm sorry, 6 minus 6 0, 2 minus 2 0, 6 minus 6 0, 2 minus 2 0, 6 minus 6 0, 2 minus 2 is here. Simply we are writing 161.2. That means so x is multiplying by 99. So if you transpose 99 to right side, it will become divided by. So then x is equal to 161 by 99. So 161 by 99. If we have the common factors of 161 and 99, we must have to cancel. So there is no common factors. So leave that. So then we are ready. What is x? 1.62 bar. So now we are writing 1.62 bar is equal to 161 by 99. This is our answer and the way of solution. Conversion of non-terminating recurring decimals to rational forms. Do you understand, my dear students? Do you understand? Very good. I am explaining one more. Note down this problem first. Note down this problem. Okay, I will explain one more problem, that is 3.127 bar. The remaining you have to do homework. 3.127 bar. 3.127 bar. Okay, my dear students, look at the board. I am explaining problem number 5. Okay, let's start. So as well as same as the first question. How can we solve as same as the first question? Now we discuss. So we are taking x is equal to, we have to take 3.127 bar. So observe the students. Here bar has only 7, only for 7 ke bar remainder is there. So now we can expand. Then the second step we have to expand. Expand means now we are writing x is equal to 3.12777 and so on. We call as this is equation number 1. Are you okay? So what is the periodicity here? We are writing here periodicity is equal to, what is the periodicity here? 1. Why? Because only 7 is repeating. We do decimal number 12 3 places unnai kada, 3 periodicity ankobodu. So how many digits under the bar? Only 1 digit. So periodicity is equal to 1. So 1 without 1 here 2. That's to multiply with 100. So here only 1. We have to multiply with 10. So now let me multiply equation 1 with 10 on both sides. Okay, so now we can multiply 10 into x is equal to 10 into what we have 3.12777 and so on. Now 10 into x is equal to 10x. So again one digit move to here, 31.27777 and so on. This is coming as equation number 2. So now we can do equation 2 minus equation 1. What is equation 2? 10x is equal to 31.27777 and so on. The first equation x is equal to 3.12777 and so on. Be careful, students. That is the first equation and this is the second. This is 31 point. This is 3 point. So decimal points must be in equal places. That means 3.1. Now we can do 10x minus x is equal to absolutely right 9x. 9x is 31 minus. So now we can do from here. 7 minus 7 0. 7 minus 7 0. 7 minus 7 0. 7 minus 2 5. The same. 2 minus 1 1. Decimal point. 31 minus 3 28. Are you okay? Be careful. Be careful. Don't be negligence. So 0 0 0 0 0 0 multiplying here, what we get? 9x is equal to 28.15. So 9 is multiplied here, transpose to here, it becomes division. So x is equal to 28.15 by 9. So actually, in the rational number, p and q are integers, not a decimal number. Here we are getting 28.15. So we have to remove it. So how many places are there in the right side of the decimal point? 2. So we should multiply with 100 in both sides. Both places. That means 28.15 into 100 by 9 into 100. What you get? X is equal to 28.1 is 2815 by 900. Are you okay? Are you okay, my dear? 2815 by 900. 2815 and 900. Is there any common factors? Both are cancelled by 5. So now we can cancel the 5. 5 5s are 25. Remainder we get 3. 6 5s are 30 and 15. 3 5s are 50. Once again. 25. 5 5s are 25. Remainder 3 31. 6 5s are 30. So remainder 1 3 5s are. Here 1 5s are 5. 1 5s are 5 and 40. 8 5s are 0. So 563 by 180. Is there any common factors? No. So the answer is x is equal to 563 by 180. This is the number. What is x? We call as x is 3.127 bar is equal to 563 by 180. Are you okay, my dear students? Okay, note on this one. Note on. Note on this problem. Okay, am I raising the same problem? Also. Okay, again. So, up to now, okay, my dear students, I will explain the other problem also. One more problem for you. That is 0.361. I am explaining the other problem. So this time, when you are doing this problem, when you are watching this video, when you are doing this problem, pause the video and you have to do yourself. So I am also explaining. So just pause the video and you have to do. After completion of your problem, then play my video, check the answer. Your answer and my answer. If they are equal, you can understand this method very well. If you are not getting the correct answer, so again play the video and watch my class. Are you okay, my dear students? So this is the third problem. I am explaining again. Okay. Solution. What we are taking? This is x. So let x is equal to 0.36 bar. Alright. Now 0.36 bar means 0.36, 36, 36 and so on. This is equation number 1. How many digits are repeating? 2. So we have to multiply with 100. Now we are here periodicity is equal to here periodicity is equal to 2. So multiply. Now multiply equation 1 with how much? 100 on both sides. should multiply with 100. So here 100 into x is equal to 100 into 0.363636 and so on. So 100 into x, 100x is equal to, so 100 has 2 zeros, the decimal point moves to 2 places. So 36.363636 and so on. This is calling equation number 2. Now we are doing equation 2 minus equation 1. What is equation 2? 100x is equal to 36.3636 and so on. What is first equation? X is equal to 0.363636 and so on. Now we are subtracting 100x minus x is equal to 99x is equal to okay, 100x minus x 99, 36 minus 0 36, remaining at 0 0 0 0, 36 minus 36.0. Now, so here what you are getting, 99x is equal to 36, x is equal to 36 by 90. 9 table cancel by here 4 times, 9 table cancel by here 11 times. So x is equal to 4 by 11. X means 0.36 bar is equal to 4 by 11. This is the answer. Are you okay, my dear students? Note it. Note this one. Okay. Thank you. Am I raising the board? Okay, my dear students, up to now we have completed the introduction part of real numbers. Up to this fourth video, yes, it's the fourth video. Up to 4 videos we have completed all the introductions. So now we are moving on to the exercise which was in our textbook. Okay, now open your textbook, my dear students. Page number 11, page number 7, exercise 1.1. Exercise 1.1. Okay, I will give you some of the problems for homework. So not only some, most of the problems will be homework. Are you okay? Are you okay with it, students? When you are watching this video, we have to keep the textbook with you. For some of the some problems, you have to write in your textbook also. Okay, first one. First question. Write any 3 rational numbers. The first question in the exercise 1.1. The first question, write any 3 rational numbers. Write as our wish. Write any 3 rational numbers, either positive numbers, negative numbers, or fractions. Whatever you write, you can write the answer for the first question. We have to write these answers in your CW. Okay, not in our textbook. With answers with CW lo rasinadu ee video computer in the notes fix ayi bettadu. Okay, the second one, explain the rational number is in your own words. Write the definition of the rational number. What is the definition of the rational number? The number which are in the form of e by q are called rational numbers, where q is not equal to 0. Rational numbers are denoted by the symbol capital Q. And we own words write. Then different write. Then which a number which has the decimal expansion is terminating or non-terminating recurring decimal is called a rational number. And write. Okay, now so you can write your own words. That is the second question. The first Roman A, B are the homework. Now we are coming to the second Roman. Give one example each to the following statements. Write in your notes. First, second Roman. give one example each to the following statements. In the first statement is a number which is rational but not an integer. But not an integer. It is a rational number. It is a rational number. Damn sure we have to write one rational number. But it is not an integer. That integer kaakudadu. Write one example. They are asking only one example. For in your CW, not only one, you have to write 3 to 4. I will tell you some. So we have to add some. Okay. A number which is a rational number. Look, a rational number. You have to write one rational number. But it is not an integer. That integer kaakudadu. Integer kaani oka rational number ante we can write for example 1 by 3. 1 by 3. 1 by 3 is this is the answer for second question. Second Roman first question. 1 by 3. 1 by 3 is a rational number. It is in the form of p by q, where q is not equal to 0. But it is not an integer. Am I right? The same way 2 by 5. Am I right? 1 by 2. 3 by 10. And so on. How many you can write? But they are asking only one. You have to write in your CW 3 to 4 examples or 5 examples. Okay? Are you understand the first question? You have a rational number, but not in an integer. The integer kaadu, the rational number. These are the rational numbers. These are not integers. Okay? Now second question. A whole number which is not a natural number. You can tell the answer. A whole number. A number which is a whole, but it is not natural. What is that? What is that? Answer for the second question. We have to write the question and also answer in your CW. The number is 0. The number is 0. 0 is only a whole number. 0 is only a whole number, but not a natural number. The natural number kaadu. We know very well about that. I will start the lesson from there. Next, third one. An integer which is not a whole number. An integer, we have to write one integer, but not an whole number. Okay, integer adi whole number kaadu. The answer for the third question is we have to write the negative numbers. Where whatever the negative number, for example, minus 1, minus 10, minus 100, minus 20, or minus 15, and so on. They are asking only one, but we are writing 5 examples on the board. These are the integers because which have the negative symbol. If the number having the negative symbol, it is not a whole number. They are asking the same question. An integer which is not a whole number. These are the examples for the third question. Now fourth question. A number which is a natural. A number which is a natural, comma, whole number, and integer, and the rational number. Are you okay, my dear students? You have to write one number. You have to write one number. That is natural number, whole number, integer, and also rational number. Okay, number right. Number natural number avali, whole number avali, integer avali, also rational number avali. Alani what examples ante we can write. For example, I am writing number 4. I am writing 10. I am writing 100. I am writing 20. I am writing 25. These are, for example, if you observe the 4 is a natural number, whole number, integer, and the rational. The same way 10, 100, 20, 25. For example, if you write a negative number, that is not a whole number and the natural number. But they are asking the number must be natural, whole, integer, and also a rational number. That's why I am writing these examples. Okay. Now fifth question. A number which is an integer but not a natural number. It is an integer. It is an integer but not a natural number. Integer avali, natural number avali. You can write so many examples. For example, 0. 0 is an integer. It is not a natural number. The same way minus 1. Minus 1 is an integer but not a natural number. Minus 5. Minus 5 an integer but not a natural number. Minus 25. Minus 25 is an integer but not a natural number. These are the answers of the second Roman. First, they are giving 5 questions. 5 questions answer. These are, when you are writing the notes, write the question and also answer. Are you okay, my dear students? Okay? Note down. Note down this question. Next. Now look at the textbook. Question number 3. Question number 3. Once see the question number 3. Find 5 rational numbers between 1 and 2. I was explained this method 1 and 2. I was explained 2 to 3 methods, mean method and multiplying the same number, and n method and n plus 1 method. You have to follow either in the 3 methods. You have to follow one method. You can solve the third question, and also fourth question. Insert 3 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 2 by 3. 3 by 5 and 2 by 3. You have to solve this question also. And the fifth question, represent 8 by 5 and minus 8 by 5 on the number line. 8 by 5 and minus 8 by 5 on the number line. This is also for homework. So 3, 4, 5 sums are homework. So you have to solve these sums. Listen to my students. When you are solving these questions, either homework or CW, when you are watching the video, if you have any doubt, మీకు ఏదైనా ఒక టాపిక్ అర్థం కాదు, ఒక ప్రాబ్లం అర్థం కాదు, ఒక స్టెప్ అర్థం కాదు, వెంటనే అనుకో అలా మైండ్లో పెట్టుకుని అడిగితే ఏదైనా అనుకుంటారేమో, ప్రాబ్లం ఏమో అని అనుకోండి. ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎ డౌట్ దెన్ ఆస్క్ మీ, ఐ విల్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్. Okay madam, by phone call or by message. Okay madam, the phone call is the best. We are talking each other and I will explain how it comes. I will explain to you. Okay my dear student, do the homework sum 3, 4, 5. When you are doing the homework, if you are not getting the fourth sum, sir, I am not getting the fourth sum, sir, I was tried, sir, this is the way I have tried like this, but I did not get the answer, please explain. I will explain to you. Okay my dear student, do the 3, 4, 5 sums are the homework. Thank you my dear students. We will continue in the next video.